up? It's your boy Carcino here, live in the supermarket like Brody. Boom. Yeah. I don't care nothing about that yellow dot. What's up, Mr. Buckner? Let's talk about it right quick. Everybody understands the YouTube. We all make videos here on YouTube. We understand the yellow dot system. When they created the yellow dot, this was supposed to be a temporary thing to try to weed out the bad actors from the good actors, right? But instead, they used it as a tool and a device to try to control who gets what and basically put people on a salary, dictate what videos they want to pay for and what videos they don't. And if a certain person has a video that's going viral right away, they immediately slow down their monetization with an need for yellow dot. Now, the yellow dot, they say ads still may appear even though it has the yellow dot. When we find out in most cases, it do not. And in that situation, turns ugly because it becomes a dictatorship of what they want and what they feel. So people can use the yellow dot to their advantage, meaning that the same rules don't apply to everybody. Someone else could have the same exact content and talk about the same subject you have, except for they can get ads, but you cannot. And then you say, well, what is the reason for me not getting getting the yellow dot and not getting the ads? And no one has a clear-cut answer. They try to say it's an algorithm, which to me is a very slanted thing, because why is the algorithm working on this side and not that side? So they use it as a tool to dictate and use against minorities. That's what it seems like. Even though it says it's fair, but I won't say minorities, we'll just say people who have different platforms. It's used as a weapon to keep them in line. So whenever you have something with keeping people in line, you're not trying to rid bad actors. You're trying to cripple people and make people make the type of videos you want them to make. And if that video doesn't coincide with your agenda, then of course we're gonna go ahead and put a yellow bar on it and hurt the revenue of the video. To show you that there's proof of this happening, YouTube said, you know what you guys can do? Just put the video in unrestricted or put it unlisted or private. That way, when it clears and it becomes that we find out the video's watchable, you guys can go ahead and turn it back on, and then that way you don't lose any revenue. Well, here's the problem with that. This is what YouTube is doing now, since they said okay and people start doing that. What YouTube has done now is they keep the videos green on purpose. And then you're thinking, okay, everything's good. As soon as you turn the video live, then they hit it with a yellow bar. So you put it as unlisted or private until they go ahead and clear the video. And once they clear the video and you turn the video back on, they don't distribute it anymore. This has been a growing trend and has been costing creators money. Big money with sponsors and advertisements. This is one way that they get to have their way and say, well, we did approve it. Even though there's nothing wrong with the video whatsoever. This is some of the dirty tactics that have been going on. There's other people who've been complaining about. And what's happening is that there's other companies that are on YouTube who have these different platforms of people they sponsor, and they protect these people, such as Nicki Minaj, Teriyaki Snitch 9. They got these guys there, and they target anybody that tries to make videos against them or say something. If you're not aligned with one of these programs to protect your brand, then they try to come after you and cripple you. As you probably know, Willie D is about to leave again because he can't have the professional crews that he had that was handling all of his videos and uploads. It's just too much for him to do. See, me, I don't have that trouble because all I do is grab my phone, hit record, and we're live. So therefore, there's no crew, there's no band, there's no guys that come in and hold the camera, cut the sound, edit the videos. So I don't have the same problems. Hey, thanks, Mr. Sledge. I appreciate that. I don't have the same problems or dilemma everyone else seems to have. So therefore, I'm in a different boat. So if they cut money from me, which they have, you know, they cut a lot of money. But I'm able to sustain because my expenses were always very low. I didn't go well beyond my need, hiring a big camera crew, getting all this extra craziness that I didn't need at the time because I knew they weren't playing fair. When people are playing wartime tactics, you got to adapt to the tactics that are in front of you. So that's what I did. I gripped up and prepared for that. Now me, I don't use no profanity. I have very clear content. I don't impose on copyrights and all of this craziness. So when people come after you, believe me, they come after you in different ways. I had an idiot take down a video of mine talking about a picture and I owe him money for it. He wants $100-some and then he would take down the strike. I said, dude, you know what? Keep it. You will never get a dime out of me. What is you, crazy? Pay you $100-something? Man, you out your mind. So they're supposed to, I have direct access to YouTube, meaning that they're supposed to help you with the direct access. But what you find out is that they really don't. They're just there to condition you. So you have someone to talk to and you have direct access to, and they're supposed to help out, and they really don't. They'll tell you everything is okay when they find out something is wrong. They don't come to you and say, well, we found something wrong. They'll say everything is okay, and then they fix it temporarily. Then in 48 hours, you're right back having the same problem you had 2 days ago. Now you got to talk to them again. How many times you guys have not gotten your notifications? How hard is that? But for this channel, you'll get your notifications every time. Of course, it's been like that on my other channels because they're making sure that my channel remains at a certain level to appease certain people who don't want to see my channel grow. They don't want to see my channel do anything it's supposed to do. So what they do is they take my IP address, and anything I send from this IP address, they screw it up on purpose. Now, I found ways to go around that, Because when I'm not on my IP address, say I'm somewhere else, I don't seem to have this problem. When I was in Florida, I didn't really have this problem because I was at a different IP address. So you notice all the games and things that they do and the tactics. It's just getting to a point that I would rather they come out and tell us and be like, you know, we just don't like this you do or that you do. Don't try to lie and deceive people into believing that you're looking out for their best interest and you're trying to help them as creators. Now, why am I trying to sign up for YouTube Premium and all that craziness? What are we going to sign up for that for? And you're not doing anything that you're supposed to do for the creator. Then they were saying like, well, they don't really promote live streams like they do regular videos. Which some cases are true because I go live a lot because it's easier, quick, plus they have less control. And that's why they don't promote it as much as they do regular videos. Because they can go and review those and take them a little bit of time to do the live streams. Especially if the live streams are longer. I know that. That's why they can't really, they got us turning green right away. It's hard for them to just throw it yellow when they don't really have the grounds to do so. They try though. I give them credit, they try. Well, you know, because whenever it's a certain artist or entertainer, this happens. They are so afraid that somebody's going to say the wrong thing that they jump the gun and put a yellow bar anyway. This has happened to a lot of my videos. And it's not just me. This is happening to a lot of people in the game. I was gonna b-ball today, play today, but I'm deciding to take it easy. I might play tomorrow. Depends on how I feel. But yeah, it's every day. It's like a war with YouTube. Like every day, you can't. There's no day off. Every day you got a war with them because you're doing something original. And they say they're for the creators, but they're not. They're not for the creators. They're not for the people that's talking about they're looking only for bad actors. No, they're not. They're there to appease, especially since Leo been there. They're there to appease only to the artists, the clients who they like, and they've just become whatever the corporate sponsor wants. That's what we gotta give them. Corporate sponsor wants this. Corporate sponsor wants to make money. It's like, well, YouTube don't make money if they don't put it on your video. No, they only want to pay the dudes who are kissing butt and making Powerpuff videos. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna make the videos we want to make because we got the creative choice to do so. If we pass the standards, why aren't we being passed on? I understand you don't want to put no sponsorship with somebody talking about killing and doing all this, but you sitting up here promoting all these other videos that's talking about so-and-so shot somebody, so-and-so jumped homeboy in the park. These guys getting all this sponsorship. You got kids jumping people and people getting beat up on tape. You putting sponsorships and ads behind those videos. Those things got the green light. So if Johnny Suburbia could make a video of him slapping somebody upside the head with a skateboard and laughing, the inner city black kid who had a pillow fight with his sister, why is that getting a yellow bar? It's just an abuse of the system that they put in place that they say was for one thing, but it ended up being another. And I was aware of it from the very first day I heard of it. Never trust the information you get. It's always on a slant. I knew it because when they first came out with this was supposed to target terrorism, right? All the anti-American and anti-American hate speech stuff they had to monitor that. Remember they said that's the reason they were doing it? Yeah, we got to tone this out because all this anti-hate stuff, we cannot have our ads being shown with this anti-hate American stuff. Now, it's not that, is it? I'm like, I don't make it anti-hate American stuff. Why are you on my back? Oh, you're on my back because so-and-so artist didn't like a video I did or me telling people about it, so she got her music people or her team to contact YouTube so they can go at any time her name or they name appear on my page. Here comes yellow bar, here comes all this drama, here comes people not getting notifications. We understand how this game works. Who is that? I gotta get water. I don't know who that person is, but thank you. I might have seen a video from them and don't even know it. I just don't remember them by name. They have tried to cripple me for years in this game. But unlike the rest of the bunch, I don't speak unintelligently. I don't use profanity as my key to get my message across. I don't have any graphic sexual content. I don't attack anyone. And yet still, they're on my back. So I am the perfect example of something is wrong. Something is wrong. They're like, well, this guy, he don't have a lot of tattoos. He's not throwing up gang signs. He's not doing any of the things that they would try to find to pick at, to say, this is what he's doing, this, and this. Nah, can't pull that with me. So, oh, of course he is. He's already done it. He's already tried to hack my account, did all kind of crazy stuff. And I know he did. I know that he did it. I've talked to other people behind the scenes, people that know him, that he's done this type of stuff too. They all know. Oh, he's done that plenty of times. He's done it plenty of times. It's like this isn't his first rodeo. He's done this to somebody else, and he brags about sabotaging people's accounts and hacking. That's not something men do. Like, I would never go and try to hack somebody else's account. What you gonna do that for? That's lame. That just proves you're a sucker. But I wanted to explain to the people that didn't understand the contents of what happens and why some people's videos come out late and why some of the other channels are disappearing, because they're not getting the revenue they used to get because they're being targeted by unfair yellow dots and unfair discrimination against their channels. So that's the only reason. So anyway, I'm out. I gotta check out of here. I'm still going live too when I get home on my main page, and we're gonna get down on some other stuff. But I'm out.